One day your life will end. And that's not meant to scare you, it's meant to wake you up. The truth is, most people will never truly live. They spend their days in cycle of routine, distraction, and reaction, and they tell themselves they'll start someday. But unfortunately, someday never comes for most. So if you've ever felt stuck, like you're capable of doing more, but can't seem to break through, I want to give you something that can change everything. And it comes in three simple words: awareness, intention, and action. And not as vague concepts, but as a living practice. When you apply these, you stop drifting and you start steering. Let's start with awareness. Awareness is the courage to stand in front of the mirror of your life and really see what's going on there. Not the curated version that you post online, or not the story that you tell your friends to make yourself feel better. The real version. And here's why this matters. You cannot change what you will not face. And most people avoid the truth because it's wholly uncomfortable. Maybe it's admitting that you've been playing small in your life. Maybe it's recognizing that you've just been tolerating a relationship or a job or a habit that's slowly draining you. Maybe it's noticing when you've been choosing comfort over growth, even when it's costing you what you're dreaming of. So this step of awareness requires brutal honesty, but it's not self-punishment. It's not about shame. It's about seeing clearly. It's about clarity. So ask yourself, what am I pretending not to see? If I was completely honest with myself, what would I change? Where am I out of alignment with who I know I could be? So sit with those questions. Because without awareness, you are just guessing. And with awareness, you've turned the lights on. And now you can see the road ahead. Once you've seen the truth, the next step is to choose with intention. What are you going to do about it? Intention is not just, I hope to. Intention is a decision. It's the line that you draw between the life that you've been living and the life that you want to create. Think of intention as your compass. Without it, you'll get pulled in 100 different directions. Other people's demands, the latest distractions, and whatever's urgent over what's important. With intention, you've created a filter. Every opportunity, every choice, every request, you can run it through one question. Does this move me closer to the life I want to live? Ask yourself, what do I actually want? Why does this matter enough to fight for? And if I lived this way for the next year, where would it take me and where would I be? And here's the thing, your intention has to matter to you. Not because it looks good, not because someone else thinks it's impressive. If it's not deeply yours, you won't follow through when things get hard. When your intention is clear, the path still might be challenging, but it's no longer going to be confusing. Now we come to the most confronting step for most people, which is action. Awareness without action just leaves you insights that you're not using. Intention without action, it's just wishful thinking. So action is where the stakes become real. It's also where the real transformation happens. Your brain doesn't have to believe what you say. It believes what you do. Every time you take action, even something small, you can cast a vote for the identity that you're building for yourself. If you want to be healthier, your vote might be one workout, one healthy meal, one good night's sleep. If you want to build a business, maybe it's one sales call, one piece of content, 1 hour of focused work. If you want to deepen a relationship, maybe it's one honest conversation, one moment of real presence, one act of love. Each action is evidence to yourself that you are the kind of person that moves. And here's the truth that most people miss. Momentum isn't built by doing everything all at once. It's built by doing something today. So ask yourself, what is the one step that I can take right now? What can I do today that my future self will thank me for? Awareness, intention, action. These aren't motivational buzzwords. They're the gears that turn the engine of your life. When one is missing, the whole thing stalls. When all three are moving, you become unstoppable. You don't have to wait for perfect timing. You don't need to know the whole plan. You just need to start. One honest look at your life, one clear decision about who you want to be, and one action today. Because one day you won't have the chance to start. And the only question will be, did you live awake? Or did you sleep through the one life that you had? The choice is here, and it's now, and it's yours.